Hello everyone and welcome back. It's Meatdept here. I'm so glad you could join me for another video today, guys. So I'm on top of this guardian looking Zelda thing in World 11, the Wild, guys. And today we have over 200 quintillion diamonds to spend on a new juicy weapon, which is gonna absolutely be amazing. So what I'm working with right now is still the 2-star Phoenix Blade doing 5.3 million damage. This is bought from the Eternal Hall. It is a little bit outdated at this point, especially damage wise, because if you saw a couple of videos ago, I did a final spin at the end of my video getting into this world, and I got the Sword of Fire Sacrifice, which by itself is 4.99 million. It's almost as good as this 2-star. So yeah, this is just the legendary. It's not even the mysterious or the exotic versions that are in the eggs. So we're definitely going to try to get a beefier sword. As you see, I put crit damage and lifesteal 6 on my stuff. You could really do attack speed if that's what you wish. It kind of depends on your playstyle and your setup, the ornaments and stuff you're using as well. For me, I really like the additional crit damage that goes with my 100% crit to boost that up. It's kind of like free damage, you know what I'm saying? I'm also wearing the Eye of Hell ornament, which already gives me 0.5 lifesteal and a little bit of attack speed. So to me, that's really what it's at. So here we are in the eggs. So my SwordDex is not that great for this. If I go down to World 11, as you see, I haven't opened up a single one, and I probably should have by this point. So I recommend you open the cheaper ones or whatever you can, because getting to a certain point gives you 10% more gems in the map while farming it. So if I did that, I would have a lot more gems than I have now. So today we're gonna hopefully reach that, and eventually when you open up enough eggs as well, it's gonna cost less to open those eggs. And if you max it out, you're going to get more sword packs, which basically means you could hold more swords in your inventory. So what I am going to do today, I've been thinking about it. I'm not going to open up the cheap eggs. I'll do that just another day to actually fill out the SwordDex. I originally wanted to just go all out and try to get at least 2 of these exotic ones right here, because that would be a lot of power indeed. So I looked at the wiki online, and this bad boy is 8.6 million by itself. So getting 2 of them is 11.4 million damage. That is over twice as strong as what I'm using right now. The mysterious is 6.5 or 8.6 million at a 2-star. So chances are I would probably get 2 of these, right? But I'm gonna want to go for a max level, this guy right here, to do a ton of damage down the road and to prepare for World 12 when that comes out. So ideally, to be the most efficient, I probably want to fill up my SwordDex so that not only do I start earning 10% more gems while grinding this world nonstop, but then when it comes time to actually open up a ton of these, they're gonna cost 138 quadrillion less. So it'll roughly be about 1.25 that'll say, and that adds up. So you basically get a free egg every 10 you open. So for that reason, I think I'm gonna stick to this second egg. It's a lot cheaper. I could open up a ton of these and they are still way better. Just for perspective, again, this is a 2-star doing 5.3 million, right? A 2-star mysterious in this egg, I believe, gives 6.7 million. So that's already better. And a 2-star, this version right here, Eternity version, that's what it's called. I keep calling it something else. The Blade of the Savage King gives 8.8. So just having equal, it is a lot better, and that's going to help things out. And if I hatch long enough, I could probably get it up to 5-star, which is going to be really strong. So that's pretty much what I'm talking about right here today, guys. And that is, yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to start opening them up. But before you do want to go ahead and make sure you have on a lucky weapon if you have one, which I do. I think it's this bad boy right here. The Great Sword of Holy Knight is my lucky one. So I'm going to put that on. That's going to improve my odds a little bit more. So I think that's really all I have. Unfortunately, I don't have the ornament from Christmas that gives you a little bit of luck as well. I wish I could get that, but I don't have it. So let's start opening this stuff up. I'm not canceling anything right now because I need to merge them together for the SwordDex. And I do have triple hatch, fast hatch, so it shouldn't be that long to actually get what we need. It's just a matter of, are we going to get what we need? And I'm not going to bore you by showing you the hatching nonstop here, just while I'm talking really. And then we'll come back, loop around after I get like 2 of something good, hopefully. And yeah, we can go from there to progress the weapons. So let's go ahead and hatch, and let's see what we get and how much cash we blow through in the process to get it. So I had 208 quintillion when I started. I could already see I'm down to 200. So it's going a little bit fast, guys. Oh, there's a mysterious right there. So we could just use like 1 more of those and we'll already be starting off in decent shape. All right, so pretty good. I just got this and I ran out of space, so it's kind of works out in my favor. I got the Blade of the Savage King, guys. I got one after about, what, 25 quintillion? Oh my goodness, that's a lot. So I did get one though, and that's a pretty solid thing right there. I also got a lot of this other stuff in my bags. So here it is. Look at this. This alone is 5 million by itself. So we're gonna lock that bad boy for now. That is almost as good as a 2-star Phoenix Blade. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste my time and spend my currency on that. I'm gonna go for these. I also got 2 of these, which is pretty helpful, but for the time being, we're gonna lock those as well because we don't want to merge them. I think we need about 4 of these so we can make it a 2-star, and then the rest I'm just gonna merge together to fill out my SwordDex, and then I could stop filling my bags with them. So I do like the craft all button because it does let you, in fact, craft all. So let's see, we got, okay, the ritual sword in the books. So we're good to go on legendaries. We don't need to waste any more time on legendaries. We got the epic in the SwordDex. What else do we got? The good old Pokédex right here. So let's merge together the blue, and naturally we're gonna get pretty much all of them filled out. Now the gray ones sometimes take the longest because the hatching luck and all that actually makes you get less of those overall. But I think right here this is gonna be it. There it is. So we obtained the Transmogrified card. That's juicy. So here are some of the stats. I'm just gonna keep on crafting more right here just to, you know, get them filled up or get them out of the way really. Then I'll go ahead and delete them a little bit later when I have a little bit less. Oh my goodness, how many did I get? Okay, so here we are with the stats. A 5-star torch is 5.5 million. That is technically stronger in the base damage than what I'm using right now. Then 7.29 million for the blue. The epic is sitting at a 9.45 million damage, and only the 4-star legendary is 9.2, so that's going to go up a lot higher when it's 5, but I do not need it because, like I said, guys, I got to scroll down again here. We just unlock these, which means we get 10% more gems. We get the card, and really if I just open up the cheaper egg, I'll probably get to this point right here as well. But we're not done yet. Or it looks like, actually no, it's not the cheap egg. I gotta get actually the expensive egg. Oh no, what did they do to me here? How dare they? So we can cross that off, basically cross all 4 of those off, start autoing again, and I just got a mysterious on the go again, guys. So that's 3 mysteriouses, 1 eternity so far. It's been just over 25 quintillion. So we need at least 1 more mysterious to start making some things happen, or hopefully 1 more eternity would be ideal for this egg. So I'm gonna keep on hatching, guys, because I think it's value, and we'll go from there. All right, so I think I'm gonna stop there after spending a good amount of money because we have 4 of the energy boomerangs now, and I believe these can hold 2 enchants as well, so we can make this a stronger weapon than what I'm wearing right now. I do have the Blade of the Savage King, but I'm not gonna waste my time since I can make these, and these are gonna be 2-star, which is actually stronger than the 1-star of this. So because of the SwordDex and all that stuff, I think that's really the way to go, is to save the money and continue grinding to then open up the really hard egg. So I do want to give a shout out right here. If he stands still, we have DA Gaming just joined. So I'm in a public server, as I usually am, guys. You could find me in these. He says he's a fan of the channel and all that juicy stuff. So I just want to give a little shout out to him because, you know what, guys? You've been really, really, really friendly to me coming back There's a lot of people that are happy to see me back, and you know what, it just makes things a lot more fun and gives me the more motivation to keep on, you know, creating the content as well. So I want to thank you all for that. And he's looking pretty good, not gonna lie. Actually looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead now and go to the Horde camp right here. We're gonna go ahead and unlock these bad boys because we want to get these enchanted up before we do the merge. So let's, whoa, some serious lag action right there. So they can hold 2 possible enchants. They do cost quite a bit, but I do think that this is going to be worth it because it is going to make my damage go up a little bit, and that's never a bad thing. It's just going to make things a lot faster in the long run. Plus, it's just kind of fun to do, right? So we're going to go ahead and spin these. We want to get, oh my god, crit damage 6 on the second roll. That's a keeper. And now what I want to get is really, I want to get lifesteal number 6. Ooh, XP bonus and wild level 6 is actually a pretty solid one as well. Oh my goodness. So wow, I don't know what to do here. That's something you typically want to get, is the extra experience bonus in the wild, but ooh man, do I want to keep that on and go grind more eggs though to get another one? That's tough. I don't. Who am I kidding? I want to get lifesteal level 6. I'm not min-maxing it that hard, guys. I do know if we're on, oh my god, and I got it again. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. It's telling me to keep it. This is really good for actually leveling up. This is really good to stack. But like I said, guys, I'm not on the leaderboards, nor will I probably ever be on the high end of those leaderboards. So for me right now, that's just something I don't need. But man, it's really telling me to keep the experience bonus on these, isn't it? So I'm gonna roll lifesteal 6, then we're gonna check things out. Okay, so I finally got it. This one took a long time, and I saw a lot of level 6s along the way. But you know what? It's all good. So we got a crit damage 6, a lifesteal level 6. I even rolled one that had like gem bonus 6 and something else on it. Man, that was a low level 6. Pretty good stuff. It's expensive, but in the overall grand scheme of things, I mean, what did I spend? 36, I don't know. I spent like just over 40 quintillion. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. So now what we want to do, now that we have the 2 level 6s, we want to go ahead and merge these together to, you know, make them combine. So craft, and there we go. The SwordDex unlocked it, and here it is. So it's almost as strong as this bad boy right now, and it's gonna get stronger. It's got lifesteal 6 and crit damage 6. That is what I definitely prefer. So we're gonna go ahead and craft these, and then we're gonna do the final craft, the 2-star craft right here. So here we go. We go from 5.3 million to 6.7, nearly 6.8 million. This is gonna be my weapon to put on right now. So let's go ahead and put the Phoenix Blade on, hit this guy right here as is, and it does 40.3 million damage. That's what it's looking like it's doing, 40.3 million. So now we're going to put on the new juicy sword right here, and not only are we going to take a look at it, it's actually kind of cool, but it does 47.2. So we're doing 7 million more damage, and that adds up when you're swinging really fast. That extra little bit of damage is good. So that is like 20, that's not quite 20% more, but it's pretty close. I don't know, but it's a good amount more increase of damage for the time being. The most important thing, guys, the SwordDex is now for World 11. It is halfway really to where I want it to be. So now I just gotta open up more of the good egg, and when I do that, I'll eventually have it reduce its cost, and then we'll go for these bad boys, which is really gonna make things super nice. So I do want to go, man, this sword, actually this boomerang looks sick. I like having these new swords for a little while as well, because without transmogging them, it looks pretty cool. So let's just go into here just to wrap things up. This is a little bit on the longer end for a video, and see what the kind of damage this thing actually outputs right now. So I am pretty able to clear, whoa, what the heck? Oh my god, that looks sick. That's right, I remembered, because I just put on my full graphics, and usually I had them off while recording and just playing in general because there's no point. But oh my goodness, this looks sick. I forgot that the Flame Wizard actually does that, and it looks amazing. because my graphics were so low before that you couldn't even tell. Dude, oh my god, that's intense. So yeah, this stuff is going to be no problem to chop through to the end. Now it's just really helpful to be able to do that. So that's all I had for today, guys. We had 200 quintillion gems to spend, and we're making good progress. In the next video for hatching, it should be a pretty good amount, and hopefully we get some really good stuff from the expensive egg. But that's all I have for today, guys. It's an upgrade. Progress is progress, and it just makes everything a little bit more efficient. So I want to thank you for sticking with me, and remember, until next time, guys, stay positive, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.